Welcome back, YouTube, to another Julian video. So I know probably why you clicked the title. There are no shortcuts, and you're wondering, Julian, what do you mean that there are no shortcuts? Let me just get straight into it. I have built a following on Instagram up to 1,500 followers. It took me about 7 months to do that. I started back in about December, and just recently I've achieved exactly 1,554 followers. The whole point of this video is to get you out of the mindset that there are no shortcuts. Not only people who are trying to be successful, but the successful people are telling you can be successful in 2 months, in 3 months, whatever, and it's not true. The hard part that a lot of people cannot grasp about being successful, doesn't matter in what area you are, in influencer area, in the stocks area, in whatever it is, there are no shortcuts. There is a time frame that has to take place until you achieve success. From when you start till you achieve success. That's why I always tell people start now. Start now. So let's say theoretically it takes about 6 months to a year for you to achieve fame on YouTube, right? You make the fresh account and you want to achieve, let's say, a little bit of fame, like 10,000 subscribers, maybe even 100,000 subscribers. The thing is, it takes time. It takes time because especially if you don't know anything, it's going to take way more time. And that is how the Instagram went. You know, there's all the other factors as well that tie in, like quality of content, frequency of uploads, stuff like that. But the thing is, it takes time no matter what. It took me 7 months, almost 8 months to achieve 1,500 followers on Instagram. I started the account fresh back in December, but it takes time and it takes practice before you can become good. Do you think Mike Tyson won his first fight? Probably not, because he didn't know how to fight. Do you think he is called Iron Mike for like the first match? No, it took him multiple matches before he was known, if not probably tens of matches, hundreds of matches, unofficial matches, before he became famous as Iron Mike. You know, punch one person in the face, he just probably died. Honestly, right? Great things come at a great cost, which is time. Time is valuable. You have to understand this. Your time, the most valuable currency that you will have in your possession. We trade it for money. We trade it for, I don't know, sexual pleasure. We trade it for everything because it's the most valuable thing. People want it, you want to keep it. But the thing is, it gets expelled every single second, obviously, because you age. By the time you know it, you're already 18, you're 20, you're 25. I get that a lot. I just graduated recently, so I get a lot of like, oh, you know, what you want to do, because by the time you know it, you're going to be 25 and you're gonna be like, where did all these years go? I don't want to do that. I just turned 18. I still got 7 more years till I'm 25. And my plan by the time I'm 25 is I'm married, I got kids, I'm going to church every Sunday, and I got like 20 cars in my garage with a huge house in the middle of nowhere. That is like a figment of a goal that I have, right? But that's the thing though. I'm not gonna get 20 cars by uploading 2 reels on Instagram. It takes tons of time. I will show you right now how many posts I have on Instagram. 7 months of consistent uploading. So I don't know if you could read that. I don't know if you could see that, but I have about almost 400 posts, 400 pieces of content that I've uploaded onto Instagram before I hit 1,500 followers. 400. Can you make 400 pieces of content in the span of 7 months? Yes, you can. If I could do it, you can do it. That's what I'm saying. Stuff takes time. It takes practice. If you want to go check the Instagram account out, the handle's right here at That Biker Julian on Instagram and TikTok. And you'll see my first video is horrible. It's out of sync. The camera angles are weird. It's not smooth or anything. But if you look at like some of my most recent ones, I enjoyed making them. I think they're pretty well done. You get, you know, about 100 likes, 200 likes. Some of them flop, so they get like 50. But you can see the views. I get a few thousand views, few hundred views, whatever it is. And people like quality content as well. And you have to destroy the mindset of shortcuts. There are no shortcuts. If there was, everybody would be a millionaire. Don't you understand of that? If there were shortcuts, everybody would be a millionaire. Everybody would be shredded. Everybody would have 20-inch biceps. Not everybody does, right? There are no shortcuts. Take that mindset out of your mind because it's not serving you at all. You're just hurting yourself and you're demotivating yourself because you're like, oh, why is this not working? Yeah, because you uploaded 2 videos on a YouTube and you think you're gonna at least have like some sort of success. No, it takes a long time. Bro, on this YouTube channel, I've been uploading for almost a whole year and I barely have 200 and I think like 28 subscribers. Barely. It takes time. So you have to ask yourself the question, are you willing to endure minimal results for months up to years? Ask any successful person, doesn't matter in what area they're successful in fighting, in business, in fame, in the influencer space. Ask them how many years it took for them to pop off. And you realize, oh shit, it actually takes time. Now that we know that There are no shortcuts. You need to go into the aspect of consistency. So now you've accepted the fact that this stuff, it doesn't take 2 months, 3 months, it takes 6 months, it takes a year, it takes 2, it takes 3, it takes 4, it takes 5 years to even see a drop of success. I see a lot of people and a lot of friends who are like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. I've seen it even here, just locally, like even in person. I had this, and his name was Chaz. I don't know if you watch my videos, and if you do, then hey Chaz, I'm using it as an example. I apologize. Let me get some water real quick. Julian, you're drinking out of plastic water bottles. Yeah, I know. Got microplastic in my balls now. Anyways, back on topic. This kid, or I mean, he's not a kid no more, but like, you know, this guy Chaz, he was making these really cool like cinematic gym videos, kind of like those you see on Instagram with like, you know, the sad audio in the back, and it's like the lyrics like I miss you, he made kind of like those, and they were pretty cool. He did a good job. He only did it for about a month, and then he stopped. He still has the videos on his Instagram, but he stopped. That's the problem. Consistent, but only for like a week. That's not how it goes. You need to be consistent on a daily basis. I have 400 posts on Instagram because I upload daily, 2 videos a day. It was 1 actually, like the first quarter. I bumped it up to 2 because the more chances you get out there to become successful or go viral, the more piece of content you put out there, the more chances you have of becoming viral or semi-viral or whatever you want to call it, right? You need to be consistent. The more you output, the more you're going to input. The more input you're going to get. You need to be consistent with what you're doing. Doesn't matter if it's on YouTube, doesn't matter if it's on Instagram, doesn't even matter if it's on the internet. You're trying to be successful, let's say in business, you need to show up to your business every day. You need to attend the customers every day, to give them exceptional service, and that's every single day. Deliver that exceptional service every single day. That's how you'll see success. The job I currently have right now, at a mechanic shop. The guy, his name's Rick. Amazing guy. Guy's a millionaire. He has a garage of like collector's cars. It's insane. He has like every single generation of Corvette from like C1 to C7. He's now have the C8. He's a mechanic shop here in town. Really good shop. He's very cutthroat business, and I've learned a lot from him. He's very consistent. Shows up every day. Does the best job that he can. Delivers exceptional service. That's why I run like the income stuff, but like the number, how much money we've made in a day. They make pretty good money. Thousands of dollars a day. Because he is consistent and he delivers an exceptional service. Every single day for 11 years. 11 years. Are you willing to take time out of your day, not seeing any results for 11 years? Exactly. That's a question you need to ask yourself. You need to stop losing momentum. Because you go down a hill, you grab all this momentum, you're motivated, whatever, and then you're like, or something pops up, you stop the ball. It plateaus. You try to go again, you're like, oh, where did my stuff go? Like, I was doing so good. Yeah, you stopped for a whole week, bro. You didn't upload in 3 months. Talking to you, Julian. It is consistency. You have to stop stopping. Have to keep going. Doesn't matter what comes in the way. I've uploaded every single day for the past almost 6 months. A lot of stuff has happened, man. You know, heartbreaks, family problems, bad days. Guess what? I'm still uploading. And I'm still making those 2 videos. So it's consistency. And I want to leave you with this quote. It goes, God will steer your boat, but you need to row. Obviously, have your faith in God. Pray to him every day. That is also another key to success. You need to pray God every day, because if you ask, he will deliver. He will deliver. I promise you that. If you don't have a faith, well, now's the time to get into it, because our world is wicked, man. World is wicked right now. Every aspect in the dating market, you know, you see all that stuff about what's it called? What was his name? The Epstein Island, you know, all that child abuse that was going on. These celebrities, you know, who were involved in that kind of stuff. We live in such a wicked world. You need to have a faith. You're like, oh, I don't believe in anything. What are you basing decisions on? Selfishness? That's what I see. Anybody who's like, God doesn't exist, notice they're a very, very selfish person. Everything. They don't want to share a cookie to you or something. Which don't matter. You go make your own cookies, but still, makes sense. Especially now, you know, everything's just so bad. Not having a faith is kind of just like self-inflicting yourself bad energy, you know. Especially if you want to start a family, you know. I know from those people who were at that island, you don't know what happened to those kids. Their parents didn't care. The father wasn't strong enough. That's what I get a lot. The father was not strong enough to protect their own kids. And just the thought of that alone sickens me. I can't be the kind of father that's not going to protect his family. You know, faith really does tie in a lot into that. I'm going to leave you with that question I just asked you about around like the beginning of the video. Are you really willing to endure minimal results? I want you to ask yourself that today or tonight, whatever time it is for you. Are you willing to endure minimal results for years? So then, channel's for you. I was your host, Julian, and get going. I'm trying to practice the video stuff, so I haven't uploaded in like 3 months. Yeah, I'll let you go. Stay tuned. I got more videos coming. Hopefully you'll like them. And if you like this video, then hit the like button and subscribe. Watch my other videos. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Remember, God bless. Read your Bible. And remember, never stop improving yourselves.